Hello friends, welcome to my channel, Creating Essence. I am Megan. Today I have a big project. I am sweating profusely. I'm sure you can see. I've been out doing yard work and gardening all day, and last check, my phone said it was 107 degrees. Yeah, that's July in Southern Virginia. So today's project is my schoolroom. I will show you the details of this mess in just a minute, but I have been pulling out books that we have stored and pulling out what I want to use, taking bins out, going through them, going through school supplies to take inventory, and pretty much since we ended our school year in the end of April, this room has become the catch-all for all things even moderately described as educational. So it is a mess. And I mean bad mess. Like really bad. But today I'm giving it a makeover, and I decided to bring you all along. So let's take a look at just how bad it is. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. The door is usually closed and locked for this room. It's that bad. We will start with the door because the door is awesome. We are missing May through December. But Heidi of Boy Boss Mama posted a back to school haul from, I believe it was the Target section, the dollar section recently, and her store had a new version of this, which is where I got it originally. So I'm going to keep an eye out at my Target, and hopefully we get it soon, just like Heidi's had. So I'm scared, guys. This is crazy. I wasn't lying. So our littlest is 14 months, and we do bed sharing. But we were transitioning out of that once he hit a year old, and he was napping in here. And then he slept a couple nights in here before we put him straight up to the big boy's room. That pack and play is still here. And the kids have been just throwing empty boxes in here like, oh, hey, Mom got another shipment of stuff. Boxes. Yeah. There are books. Books. School supplies. Right there. Can we zoom in? Yes. That's right. Easter candy that nobody ate. I'm serious. This has all been here since the end of April. Well, it started collecting. Books and supplies and books. And my cupboard has been gutted. It's crazy. And there you have it. I just came in here and was making stacks and getting things done, and when I would leave it for long, the kids would get into it. So yeah. And the dog apparently wants to help me. Oh, and the baby. Hey, baby. Oh, yep, sorry guys. He's in a stripping phase. So that's where it's at. If you dare, come along and clean with me. I have some great low bookshelves to put under the window right here to help organize some more supplies without being a huge tip over hazard with my little kids and climbers. This baby bed is getting out of here for sure. And all this getting purged and reorganized. So that's the project. Cross your fingers. It's not a real doozy. It is clean. It took me about 2 hours with mucho distraction and interruptions from kiddos and husband, but it's done. And I'm really pleased with it. All of our furniture is hodgepodge, what works, and pretty much hand-me-downs that we picked up along the way. I keep saying that I'm going to give everything a makeover at some point. It just hasn't happened yet. But it's functional, and I'm grateful for it. So, now that it's all done, here is a tour for you. So, This is the schoolroom. We have our naked boy. So we have our big map of the United States. We have this map of the world back here from when we did little passports last year. That was kind of fun. Mostly a waste of money. Anyway. And this chart needs a taping. Looks like little hands got a hold of it. Is how my third learned to count from 0 to 100. Had families of 10s, 0 through 9, 10 through 19, and so on. So she learned to count by 10s going across, by 1s, and then she learned how to count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And just a visual thing, because she's a very visual learner. These are just some fun things that I picked up a few years ago. That is a unit study that we did on bears a few years ago that the kids absolutely loved. So we've hung on to it and it stays displayed. This, if you watched my homeschool mom tag that I did most recently, I will link that below. It's the amazing pencil sharpener. I love it. Can't live without it. Bookshelf with a variety of books. Australian Shepherd because he's awesome. Hi, Cooper. He's too busy getting us something there. Little trash can for pencil shavings and whatnot. These are little baskets that I got from the dollar store. And it's just each one has a ruler. I got a 4-pack of these from the dollar section at Target last year. 2 sharpened pencils, a brick eraser. Also, these are Dr. Seuss themed. I got a 6-pack for $1 at Target last year. They each have a highlighter. And this is a kind of travel pencil kit that they can fit all this stuff except the ruler in, and it will go in their planner binder for days we need to school on the road. Every single one is exactly the same with the exception of my preschooler who also has a pack of crayons. Dollar store. These are new. These were $17 each at Walmart. I have one in my bedroom and I was fairly impressed with its sturdiness. So I got 2 because we are always getting more books. So we just have fun books across here, a variety of different things pertaining to education. These are our science books aside from our texts that we're using this year. Health, poetry. These are all art books and drawing tablets. These are for our history this year. These are all my oldest two's reading books for this year. The review texts we're using right now, and the preschool workbox, which is mostly dollar store things. This is mysteriously missing a bunch of counting dinos. These are Easter eggs that have an uppercase letter and a lowercase letter, and you have to find the matches and complete the eggs. These are both different fun lacing activities. Again, dollar store at Target. Here is a jar of dinos that is a mix of, looks like dinos, bears, and fairy tale creatures. Woo, that are still there. And this is an inexpensive pack of dominoes. We use often for lots of games and things. And this container, I believe, I got from the dollar store. And then in the corner here, we just have all sorts of random craft supplies that the kids have ready access to. In here, in the silver bin, I know it's not pretty, but that's the school books that we aren't using right now, whether it's the wrong grade or we're just not using them. There's just no better place to put it because I do get in there on occasion, so it stays there. Basic bar stools at this bar. This is my grow light because if you saw the beginning of my garden updates this year, You know, we lower it down much more on these chains here, and we start our seeds on this bar. You'll be seeing some more of those soon as we start seeds for our fall garden this week, hopefully. We just have some school supplies up here, lots of kinds of glue, Barbasol, because every good homeschool room needs some Barbasol, spray starch, rubbing alcohol, and a globe in here. See, I made this for my first when she was in kindergarten and she's in 6th grade now. Just some basic conversions inside this cupboard. I have a lot of supplies. It's actually organized. It looks like it's all falling out. I promise it's not. Clipboards for when we're homeschooling on the road. So much construction paper. A whole bunch of folders for lap books, pocket folders because you can never have too many. And down there is like graph paper and labeling paper, plastic canvas, some folders with specific items in them for me there. And then these bins, well, there's a whole bunch of popsicle sticks and some unopened educational DVDs I got on $5. I had a $5 bin at Walmart. They're just various supplies and things. Ooh, it's closing. And each of these, I just reuse shoe boxes and bins. This has composition notebooks that I bought an entire case of. This in here, let's see if I can move this, is our entire collection of stamps and ink pads. So just random stuff in there. This is our Play-Doh bin. Lots of different Play-Doh toys in there. And that down there is like important papers for my son's special ed evals and stuff like that. Everything gets locked. Over here we have games, except this. It's our rock painting supplies, moon sand, marble run, and then just a bunch. Oh, these are painting books. They're coloring books, but much sturdier, and they come with a little watercolor palette. So we keep those separate from the coloring books and a bunch of games. In here we just have lots of different supplies, like modeling glue, puffy paint, various colored tulle, and these are different folders and notebooks we need for things. More fun crafty supplies like feathers, pipe cleaners, googly eyes, pom-poms. These are some special art supplies, kind of with a burlap theme, but not purposefully. So many flashcards of all different kinds, you don't even know what to do with them. These are my teacher's corrections books, as well as my third child's reading textbooks that we will use, but they're just easier to keep there for her. And after she finishes her penmanship tablet that she's on now, we will move on to cursive, and that is her cursive book. This is lots and lots of coloring books, and these are crayons and colored pencils. We have our ever-present abacus, a little essential oil action because the air feels cleaner with it. And then we have our ASL folder, our binder to go with our science. These are all for my preschooler. I'll be doing my preschool curriculum video soon. All of my 2nd graders' school books and her planner binder, and then my 4th grader's school books and his planner binder, and my 6th grader school books and her planner binder. Now all of that, woo, I will be doing a video showing you how we make planners. It doesn't want to stand up now. Down here we have big stuff like manipulative and a computer lap desk, and over here we have, over here we have a balance pad and a broken laptop and two broken laptops, jackpot. Some different things, and again, a lock. And we have our map of the world, our sign language thing, which needs to be replaced because people just love to mess with it so much. But hey, we know our hand shapes. I like these. I got them at the dollar section at Target last year, and this one as well as this one. These are my second child's papers last year that he was particularly proud of. And whenever they have something like an assignment that they're really proud of, they hang there so that they can look at them more later. And we have our map of the world. Our little you can learn something new every day if you listen thing. And our Australian Shepherd calendar. Because Australian Shepherds are awesome. Oh, yes, he had something to say about that. I know, Cooper. And that is it. And, oh, he's barking at my reflection in the window because it's dark now. Very protective dog. He protects me from myself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little cleanup and tour of our homeschool room. I hope to be getting more videos up soon of our planners and my second graders curriculum plan and my preschoolers curriculum plan, so you can get a little bit better idea of how things work for our homeschooling family. Gosh, I can't speak today. It's been a long day. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with anyone who you think it might be helpful or encouraging to. And if you would like to stick around, I would love to have you. Please click that subscribe button down there. Little red button. I'll give you a little notification every time I post a new video so you can check it out. Thank you so much for sticking around, friends. Bye-bye.